Imagine drifting through space, far beyond Earth, where a small moon glows softly under a giant planet's gaze. This is Europa, one of Jupiter's many moons, a world of ice and secrets. Its surface sparkles like a frozen jewel, cracked and scarred, yet beautiful in the dim light. Beneath that icy shell lies a mystery that has captivated scientists and dreamers alike. A vast ocean, hidden from view, perhaps teeming with life. As you listen, picture yourself floating above Europa, Jupiter's swirling clouds filling the sky. The silence of space wraps around you, calming your mind. What could be waiting in those depths? Tonight, we'll explore this cosmic enigma, diving into the science and wonder of Europa's hidden oceans. Let's begin with a simple question. Could this icy moon be home to alien life? The idea feels both thrilling and serene, like a whisper from the universe. As we journey together, let your thoughts drift, carried by the gentle pull of discovery. Close your eyes and let's step into the unknown, where ice meets water and possibilities bloom like stars. Europa wasn't always a star in the cosmic spotlight. Discovered in 1610 by Galileo Galilei, it was just a faint dot orbiting Jupiter. For centuries, it remained a curiosity, a speck in astronomers' telescopes. But as our technology grew, so did our fascination. In the 1970s, Voyager spacecraft sent back images of Europa's surface, revealing something extraordinary: a world covered in ice, crisscrossed with reddish cracks that looked like veins. These weren't random scars. They hinted at something alive beneath, something moving. Scientists began to suspect a hidden ocean, kept liquid by Jupiter's immense gravity, which tugs and squeezes Europa, generating heat. Picture that ice, glowing faintly under starlight, hiding a sea deeper than any on Earth. The thought is mesmerizing, isn't it? As you listen, let the vastness of space settle around you, quiet and peaceful. Europa's story is one of patience, centuries of being overlooked, only to reveal a secret that could change how we see the universe. Tonight, we're unraveling that secret, step by step, as the stars watch in silence. What makes Europa's ocean so special? It's not just water. It's a world apart. Scientists estimate this ocean holds twice the volume of all Earth's seas combined, locked beneath an icy crust, perhaps 10 to 20 miles thick. That ice protects the water from the vacuum of space, creating a hidden sanctuary. But how does it stay liquid? Jupiter's gravity is the key, pulling Europa into an oval orbit that flexes the moon like a stress ball. This tidal heating warms the interior, keeping the ocean from freezing. Imagine that water, dark and still, stretching for miles in every direction. It's not barren. Salts and minerals from Europa's rocky core might dissolve into it, creating a chemical soup. On Earth, such conditions gave rise to life in deep sea vents where no sunlight reaches. Could Europa's ocean be similar? As you picture this, let your mind float, weightless, like a speck in that vast sea. The idea of life out there feels distant, yet close, a quiet possibility that soothes as much as it excites. We're only beginning to explore what lies beneath Europa's icy veil. Let's pause to imagine the ocean itself. Close your eyes and see it, a boundless expanse of water, cloaked in darkness, yet alive with potential. The ice above glows faintly, casting soft light into the depths. Currents swirl, driven by heat from Europa's core, carrying nutrients through the sea. On Earth, life thrives in extreme places. Think of tube worms clustering around volcanic vents, glowing microbes in caves. Could Europa host something similar? Scientists speculate about simple life forms, microbes perhaps, clinging to rocky outcrops beneath the ice. Or maybe something stranger, adapted to eternal night. The beauty of this idea lies in its mystery. We don't need to see it to feel its pull. As you listen, let the rhythm of these words carry you, like waves lapping gently in your mind. Europa's ocean is a canvas for dreams, a place where science and imagination meet. What would it be like to swim there, weightless, surrounded by the unknown? For now, we can only wonder, letting the thoughts settle over us like a warm blanket, inviting us to drift deeper into the cosmos. To understand Europa's potential for life, let's look at Earth's analogs. Deep in our oceans, where sunlight never reaches, life flourishes. Hydrothermal vents spew heat and chemicals, feeding bacteria that form the base of complex ecosystems. Crabs, worms, and fish thrive in these alien worlds, proving life doesn't need the sun, just energy and water. Europa's ocean might mirror this. Its rocky core could host vents, releasing heat and minerals into the water. If microbes exist there, they might glow faintly like fireflies in the deep, creating a bioluminescent dance. Picture that glow, soft and rhythmic, lighting up the darkness. Isn't it calming to think of life persisting in such a distant place? As you listen, let your breathing slow, matching the gentle pulse of this imagined sea. Europa teaches us resilience, the idea that life can find a way, no matter the odds. This thought wraps around us, quiet and comforting as we float through space, carried by the possibility of discovery. We're not alone in the universe, even if we're only dreaming of company tonight. How do we know Europa's ocean exists? It's not just guesswork. Clues are written across its surface. When Voyager and later Galileo spacecraft studied Europa, they found a magnetic field, weak but telling. Salt water conducts electricity, creating magnetic signals that hinted at a liquid layer beneath the ice. Then there were the cracks, long reddish streaks called lineae, formed as the ice shifts over a fluid ocean. Some even spotted plumes, jets of water vapor bursting through the surface like geysers on Earth. These signs paint a vivid picture, a dynamic world, alive with motion. Imagine standing on that ice, hearing it creak softly underfoot, knowing an ocean lies below. The thought is both thrilling and serene, a reminder of how much lies hidden in plain sight. As you listen, let your mind wander, picturing those plumes rising into space, sparkling in Jupiter's light. Europa's secrets are waiting, not demanding our attention, but inviting us to dream. Tonight, we're explorers, drifting through a cosmic story that feels as vast and gentle as the universe itself. Let's dream a little bigger. What if Europa's ocean isn't just home to microbes, but to stranger life? On Earth, octopuses and jellyfish thrive in the deep, their forms alien yet familiar. Could Europa host creatures with bioluminescent bodies, drifting through the dark like living lanterns? Maybe they'd have no eyes, sensing their world through vibrations or chemical cues. The idea feels like a painting, vivid yet soft, blending science with fantasy. We're not saying it's likely, just possible. And that's enough to spark wonder. As you lie there, let this image settle in your mind. A glowing creature, pulsing gently, moving through an endless sea. It's a calming thought, isn't it? Life, in whatever form, speaks to something universal. A quiet persistence, a will to exist. Europa's ocean becomes a mirror, reflecting our own curiosity about what's out there. This podcast is your guide, carrying you through the stars, letting you rest in the embrace of the unknown. Close your eyes tighter and let's keep exploring, one gentle wave at a time. Science keeps us grounded, so let's return to what we know. Europa's ocean is rich with possibilities, but life needs more than water. It needs energy, nutrients, and stability. Jupiter's tidal heating provides the first, warming the ocean's depths. Minerals from the rocky core could supply the second, dissolving into the water to create a chemical feast. Stability, that's Europa's strength. An ocean shielded by ice, untouched by solar radiation or asteroid impacts. On Earth, life began in similar conditions, perhaps in primordial seas 4 billion years ago. Could Europa be a time capsule preserving a process Earth outgrew? The thought is soothing, like watching waves lap against a shore. As you listen, feel your thoughts slow, aligning with the rhythm of this distant world. We're not here to solve the mystery, just to bask in it, to let it wrap around us like a lullaby. Europa's ocean doesn't demand answers. It offers dreams, inviting us to float in its depths, carried by the gentle current of what might be. Let's keep drifting deeper into the night. Missions to Europa are next step. NASA's Europa Clipper, set to arrive in the 2030s, will orbit Jupiter and study the moon up close. It won't land, but its instruments will scan the ice, measure the ocean's depth, and sniff for chemical clues in those plumes. Imagine the data streaming back, numbers and images that might hint at life. Other ideas float among scientists, probes that drill through the ice or swim in the ocean. Picture a tiny robot gliding through dark water, its lights piercing the gloom. The thought feels futuristic yet peaceful, a quiet quest for truth. As you listen, let your mind settle, like sediment sinking to the ocean floor. These missions remind us that discovery is patient, unfolding over years, even decades. There's no rush in the cosmos, just a steady pulse like a heartbeat. Europa waits for us, its secrets locked beneath ice, and we approach with reverence, not haste. This journey is as much about the questions as the answers, a meditation on wonder that carries us softly into sleep. Let's keep exploring, one calm breath at a time. What would finding life on Europa mean? Let's imagine the moment a probe detects organic molecules, or better, signs of microbial activity. The news would ripple across Earth, uniting us in awe. It wouldn't be little green men, just tiny organisms, perhaps, but their existence would rewrite our place in the universe. We'd know we're not alone, that life is a cosmic norm, not a fluke. The thought is humbling yet uplifting, like staring at a starry sky and feeling small, but connected. As you listen, let this idea wrap around you, warm and gentle. Europa's ocean becomes a bridge, linking us to something vast, a shared story of existence. Picture scientists celebrating, their voices soft with wonder, and ordinary people looking up, dreaming of distant worlds. This moment hasn't happened yet, but its possibility soothes us, reminding us that the universe is full of surprises. Tonight, we're part of that story, floating through space, carried by the quiet hope of discovery. Close your eyes and let's drift deeper into this cosmic dream. Let's take a step back and picture Europa's place in the solar system. Jupiter looms nearby, a gas giant with bands of amber and white, its great red spot swirling like a cosmic eye. Europa is small by comparison, a delicate orb of ice, yet it holds more water than Earth. That contrast is striking, a tiny moon outshining planets in its potential for life. Other moons like Ganymede and Callisto may have oceans too, but Europa's youth and activity make it special. Its surface is smooth, constantly reshaped by tidal forces, like a canvas painted anew. As you listen, imagine orbiting Europa, watching Jupiter fill the sky, its light dancing on the ice. The scene is serene, a reminder of how beauty thrives in the universe's quiet corners. This podcast is your window to that beauty, a chance to rest in the glow of distant worlds. Europa's story isn't loud or urgent, it's a whisper, inviting us to slow down, to breathe, to dream. Let's hold that image, letting it carry us gently forward like a boat on a calm sea toward the stars. Europa's ocean might hold clues to life's origins, not just out there, but here. Earth's early oceans were a crucible where chemicals sparked into biology. Europa could be similar, a frozen snapshot of that process. Scientists call this astrobiology, the study of life's potential across the cosmos. It's not about finding aliens, but understanding what makes life possible: water, energy, and time. Europa has all three, locked in a dance that's lasted billions of years. Picture that ocean, dark and silent, yet alive with possibility, like a seed waiting to sprout. The thought is calming, isn't it? It connects us to the universe, suggesting we're part of something ancient and vast. As you listen, let your mind settle, sinking into this idea like a stone in water. Europa's not just a moon, it's a mirror, reflecting questions about who we are and where we came from. This podcast carries you there softly, letting you rest in the rhythm of cosmic curiosity. We're halfway through our journey. Let's keep floating deeper into the night. Let's dream again, but bolder. Imagine a future mission, decades from now, where a probe pierces Europa's ice. It dives into the ocean, lights flickering, revealing a world unlike any other. Perhaps it finds fields of hydrothermal vents glowing with heat, surrounded by strange, translucent creatures. They drift like jellyfish, their bodies pulsing with light, adapted to a life without sun. The probe records it all, sending images back to Earth. Proof of alien life. The scene feels like a painting, vivid yet peaceful, a glimpse into the unknown. As you picture this, let your thoughts slow, matching the gentle sway of those creatures. This isn't just science fiction, it's a possibility, grounded in what we know about Europa. The idea soothes us, reminding us that the universe is full of wonders waiting to be found. Tonight, we're explorers, not with ships, but with dreams, carried by the quiet pull of discovery. Let this image linger, wrapping around you like a lullaby as we drift deeper into the cosmos, one breath at a time. What if life on Europa isn't like Earth's at all? On our planet, life uses DNA, proteins, and cells, but Europa's ocean might host something stranger: chemistry we can't yet imagine. Scientists call this weird life, forms that don't follow our rules. Maybe they'd use silicon instead of carbon or thrive in ways we can't predict. The thought stretches our minds, like staring into a starry sky and seeing no end. It's not scary, just humbling, a reminder of how much we don't know. As you listen, let this idea settle, soft and weightless like snow falling in the dark. Europa's ocean becomes a canvas for possibilities, each one a quiet invitation to wonder. Picture that water, shimmering with unknown life, its secrets hidden yet close. This podcast is your guide, carrying you through these dreams without urgency, letting you rest in their glow. We're not here to find answers, just to bask in questions, letting them lull us into peace. Close your eyes tighter and let's keep drifting, carried by the gentle current of the unknown. Europa's beauty lies in its mystery. Unlike Mars with its dusty plains or Venus choked by clouds, Europa feels pure, ice and water, simple yet profound. Its surface reflects Jupiter's light, glowing like a beacon in the dark. Those cracks streaked with red tell a story of motion, of an ocean pushing against its cage. Scientists think the red comes from salts or organic compounds, maybe even hints of life. The thought is soothing, like watching waves on a shore, knowing they've moved for eons. As you listen, picture Europa hanging in space, small but radiant, a world that doesn't shout but whispers. This podcast is about that whisper, a chance to slow down, to let the universe speak softly to you. Europa's not just a place, it's a feeling, a quiet awe that settles in your chest. Let that feeling grow, wrapping around you like a blanket as we float through this cosmic story. We're not chasing answers tonight, just dreaming, letting the stars guide us gently into sleep. Let's keep exploring one calm thought at a time. Finding life on Europa would change us, but not in loud ways. It'd be a quiet shift like dawn creeping over a hill. Philosophers and poets would wrestle with what it means to share the universe. Religions might adapt, weaving new stories around cosmic neighbors. Ordinary people would look up, feeling a little less alone. The thought is comforting, isn't it? It's not about fear or conquest, just connection, a sense that life persists no matter the distance. As you listen, let your mind drift, like a leaf on Europa's ocean, carried by gentle currents. This podcast paints that future, not with drama, but with peace, letting you rest in its possibilities. Picture Earth's lights at night, then imagine Europa's ocean glowing faintly, two worlds linked by the spark of life. It's a dream worth holding, soft and warm, as we journey through the stars. We're not here to solve the universe, just to live in it for a moment as the night wraps around us. Close your eyes and let's keep floating deeper into this cosmic lullaby. Europa's ocean isn't just a science puzzle, it's a story. Every crack in its ice, every plume of vapor adds a chapter. We humans love stories, don't we? They help us make sense of the unknown, turning chaos into meaning. Europa's tale is one of patience, a world waiting billions of years for us to notice. Maybe it's empty, just water and rock, or maybe it's alive, humming with unseen creatures. Either way, it's beautiful, like a book we haven't finished reading. As you listen, let this story settle over you, calm and steady, like a heartbeat. Picture yourself as part of it, a character in the universe's vast novel, your thoughts drifting through space. This podcast is your chapter tonight, a chance to rest in the narrative of the cosmos. Europa doesn't demand our attention, it invites us, softly, to wonder what's next. Let that invitation linger, wrapping around you like a dream as we float through the stars. We're nearing the end of our journey, but the night is still young. Let's keep dreaming. Let's reflect on why Europa matters. It's not just about life, it's about hope. The idea that a tiny moon so far from Earth could hold something alive speaks to our deepest instincts. We want to explore, to connect, to find meaning in the vastness. Europa's ocean is a symbol of that, a hidden world that doesn't need us, but welcomes our curiosity. Its ice glows softly, its water waits patiently, and we're drawn to it, like moths to a flame. The thought is soothing, like knowing a friend is out there, even if you never meet. As you listen, let your breathing slow, matching the rhythm of this distant sea. This podcast is your guide, carrying you through the stars without hurry, letting you rest in their light. Picture Europa now, hanging in space, its secrets safe beneath ice, and feel the calm it brings. We're part of something bigger, aren't we? That thought wraps around us, gentle and warm, as we drift closer to sleep. Let's hold it close, letting the universe sing us softly into the night. Europa's not alone in its mystery. Across the solar system, other worlds hint at hidden waters. Saturn's moon, Enceladus, shoots plumes of vapor like Europa, suggesting an ocean beneath its ice. Titan, another Saturnian moon, has lakes of methane but might hide water deep down. Even distant Pluto shows signs of a subsurface sea. These worlds form a cosmic choir, each singing of possibility. Europa's voice is clearest though. It's ocean, vast and accessible, a beacon for our probes. The thought is humbling. Life might not be rare but scattered, waiting in quiet corners. As you listen, picture these moons, glowing faintly, linked by the promise of water. Let their light settle over you, calm and steady, like a starry blanket. This podcast carries you there, letting you float among them, weightless and free. Europa's story is just one note in a larger song, a lullaby that soothes as it expands. We're explorers tonight, not with tools, but with dreams, drifting through a universe that feels like home. Let's keep listening, one gentle breath at a time. What's next for Europa? Beyond Clipper, scientists dream of landers, rovers, even submarines. Imagine a machine drilling through miles of ice, reaching the ocean and swimming through its depths. It might find nothing or everything. The uncertainty is part of the charm, like opening a gift without knowing what's inside. These missions take time, decades of planning and patience, but the cosmos doesn't rush. Europa's been there for billions of years, its ocean flowing in silence, waiting for us to catch up. The thought is calming, isn't it? It reminds us to slow down, to savor the journey. As you listen, let your mind rest, like a ship docked at harbor, safe in the night. This podcast is your harbor, a place to pause and dream of distant seas. Picture that future probe, its lights glowing softly, exploring a world we'll never touch but can imagine. It's a quiet hope, one that carries us gently forward as the stars whisper above. We're almost at the end. Let's drift a little longer, wrapped in cosmic wonder. Europa's greatest gift is its silence. It doesn't shout its secrets or demand our gaze. It simply exists, a small moon with a big story. That humility feels profound, like a lesson from the universe itself. We spend our days chasing answers, but sometimes it's enough to ask questions, to let them linger like stars in the sky. Europa's ocean is one such question, vast and deep, inviting us to wonder without fear. As you listen, feel that wonder settle in your chest, warm and gentle, like a candle's glow. This podcast is your space to rest in that glow, to let the cosmos cradle you as you drift toward sleep. Picture Europa now, its ice sparkling, its ocean hidden but alive with possibility. It's not just a moon, it's a dream, one we share with every stargazer who's looked up and felt small. That feeling connects us, tying us to the stars, to each other, to the unknown. Let it carry you now, softly, as the night deepens around you. We're nearly there, just one more step, one more breath into the cosmic sea. As we close, let's return to Europa one last time. See it hanging in space, a pearl against Jupiter's grandeur, its ice catching the light like a promise. Its ocean lies beneath, vast and quiet, a world we may never fully know but can always imagine. That's the beauty of the cosmos. It doesn't need us to be complete, yet it welcomes our dreams. Tonight, we've swum in Europa's depths, drifted through its possibilities, and found peace in its mystery. As you lie there, let the stars above guide you, their light a gentle lullaby. This is Night Cosmos, your haven for cosmic wonder, where questions bloom and answers wait. Picture the universe now, endless and calm, holding you in its embrace. Europa's story stays with us, a whisper of life, of hope, of home. Let it carry you into sleep, like a wave lifting you to shore. Thank you for joining us. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the cosmos sing you to rest. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and let the stars light your way. Good night.